All right, so AEW Revolution
Yes.
2021. So we start off with a pre-show. We have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Maki Ito.
Dude, what the hell?
I have no clue. I don't even know.
Wow.
They must have I don't know if they.
You think
I
this
don't
is
even know how this
like
came
just the
together.
plan already?
I have no clue how this came together.
Yeah.
I really don't, but I am very happy that it did.
Well, Excalibur on commentary said, 44 hours ago, Maki Ito was in Japan. Maybe keep that close to your chest.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's not proper protocol.
Shut up.
Yeah, I guess, so the gimmick was Rebel Reba is injured, and she has a doctor's note signed by Britt Baker.
Okay, so first off, let me just say, love the DMD. Love the dentist. She is turned into quite the wrestler. I give her that much. Big fan of the dentist.
She found it.
So Dr. Britt Baker and Maki Ito, which they end up making a team. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Fuck?
Dr. Britt Baker, Maki Ito, Nyla Rose, Rebel, and Vicky Guerrero. I don't know what's happening.
Just throw it all together and hope for the best.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. But they face against Riho and Thunder Rosa.
One of them was just real confused at Maki Ito's performance.
Well, I asked Shivani that one time. I said, "You gonna say Sekai Ichi Kawaii no wa?" And he said, "I am not." Well, now you have to, motherfucker. Guess what, buddy? It's part of your job description now. This ain't no YouTube comment no more, sucker. So Dr. Britt Baker and Maki Ito win, and they give the middle fingers at the end.
That was cool.
Very good tag team match. I enjoyed this a lot. Britt Baker, like I said, awesome. Glad Maki Ito's in the mix. Riho, Thunder Rosa, Hikaru Shida. If they keep Ryo Mizunami around, which I hope they do after this match tonight.
Yeah.
Hell of a roster. And like I said, Statlander, I assume she has a long ways left in her recovery.
Yeah.
But
hopefully soon though.
Yeah, I mean, by the end of the year, having her back would be super dope. You got a lot of stuff to look forward to here, so I'm excited. Hopefully they keep things rolling.
I think with the middle fingers, I think that is Maki Ito and Britt are going to be in MJF's new vision of the Inner Circle.
You think so?
I hope so. That'd be
That would be
pretty cool.
awesome. That'd actually be pretty cool.
MJF ditches the entire of the Inner Circle and just joins their group. And he brings the name Inner Circle to this.
Well, JR called them the Inter Circle, so maybe that's what that could be.
There you go. So after that, we move into the actual show. We start off with the Young Bucks versus...
Hey, it's Jim Ross here. Welcome to Revolution. Tony Khan making me do this.
What the fuck?
Dude.
I couldn't believe they put him out there.
Thankfully, I feel like he gets better as the show goes on, but
I think so.
he sounds like death.
They probably just woke him up. You know when you wake up and your throat's still sore? They're like, Jim,
Dude, he
Jim,
just
time for the
woke
show."
up right then. He said, Jim, you gotta get out there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Well, goddamn, pal.
We got a show to do.
Imagine if it, thankfully he didn't sound as bad as the show went on, but imagine if it did get worse.
I thought it was.
My God.
Fuck you, Chuck Taylor.
My last dying breath, I wish Chuck Taylor go to hell.
I was Chuck Taylor. So we got the
Why do you sound like Bill Clinton?
I did not sauce that woman. I was up all night.
So we got the Young Bucks versus the Inner Circle.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, the Young Bucks versus the Inner Circle.
Yeah.
AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line here.
Okay.
Papa Buck nowhere in sight because he's a
He's
coward.
dead. Well, he died. That's why.
He ain't here. They put him over, gave him a eulogy on the last show.
Yeah,
and said,
he's
"Rest
done.
in
The
peace,
Inner
Papa
Circle
Buck."
should do a funeral of Papa Buck. That would be great.
Oh, like the Team 3D funeral.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Oh my God, Inner Circle could totally do that too. That what a better.
They could have
idea.
done. They could have done one for John
Go
Moxley,
home.
but I guess he's probably all right.
Yeah, he's actually doing fantastic.
He's doing really good, actually. Probably better than
I was ready to complain. I had my fingers on the keyboard. I was ready to type, they started with the collar and elbow. Thankfully, they did not start with the collar and elbow.
So the Young Bucks and Inner Circle have, I mean, to be honest with you, I wasn't ready to like this one, but I
It was fine.
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Thought
it was
a good
actually
opener. Good spot for this match.
Yeah, and they didn't try to slow it down super, but it also wasn't like a crazy off the wall match. But I think it was like you said, I think it was better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, and I would not have wanted this match to go on like 4th or 5th or something. This was the perfect spot. I don't want to say get it out of the way, but get it the fuck out the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go on. So then I think they're having Matt Jackson in a singles match later with Phoenix.
Yes, I think that's on Dynamite. Yeah.
Matt Jackson incredibly hurt.
You cannot, dude. I was convinced they were losing the belts. I was like, okay, well,
I did too. I bid on this a couple times in the match.
Yeah.
Matt Jackson incredibly hurt.
MJF at one point spends at least 45 seconds crotch chopping at Matt Jackson. Suck my cock. Suck my fucking dick, dude.
And they kicked out of the Heat Seeker.
Yeah,
right, yeah. That's where I've been on. I'm like, oh, it's over. He hit the Heat Seeker.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, okay.
How did they kick out of that?
Well, not only the Heat Seeker, but he got hit in the back with a bat before it.
Oh yeah,
why did they kick out of that? I was so confused.
I don't know.
I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, fuck your finish.
Interesting, yeah. Apparently, fuck it all to hell. I love the Heat Seeker. I think that's awesome.
It's a really good move, yeah.
Yeah, I would probably protect it a little more than that, but
yeah,
the case is.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
He's got his arm bar.
Oh, great. Oh, fuck, not an arm bar. It's not like everyone else on the show does the arm bar. So we move into the Casino Tag Team Royale, which is for a World Tag Team title shot down the line.
There's one. Sorry to go back for 1 second.
Yeah.
They bumped Wardlow in this match. Jericho hit him with the Judas effect on accident. So I was like, oh, big war dog.
Oh yeah, that leads to the Town Hall segment number 25.
Hopefully it's him stacking every member of the Inner Circle on the shoulders and F10ing them. And Jericho goes for the Lion's Hold at one point, gets double super kicked out of the air, which was fucking
thrust kick
out of the air, double thrust
double
kick.
super kick.
He thrusted the
by the Young Bucks.
Suck my cock, suck it, suck it, suck
thrust
it,
kick party over here. Thrust kick only.
Thrust kick the hell out of him, epic style. Thrust kick.
They super kick MJF a few times as well, and MJF has like slobber coming out of his mouth. And Jared says, "Oh, that's why I call it slobber knocker." He's been waiting years. He's been waiting years,
bro. I could hear
at the mouth.
I could hear his face. I could hear his face when he said it. I know that he was grinning from
his
ear
eyes
to
light
ear.
up and
yeah, dude. He said, "Hey, slobber knocker, ain't it?" Oh my god!
He sees it coming out. He's like, "What's the fucking slobber knocker?"
Shivani said, "Yeah,
hell yeah!" And then they melted driver Jericho for the win. So Jericho took the pin too. I was like, "Ooh."
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah,
like I said, better than I thought it would be. Better than it had any right being, to be honest with you.
Did you notice there was one? It was like the hard cam was like better quality than the rest of the cameras.
Yeah, there was a higher frame rate camera.
It wasn't like an 8K thing, was it?
It was higher frame rate. So they could do more. So when they did the slow-mo stuff, it would look
from like
better.
30 to 40.
Honestly, at this point, they should have got a 200 frame camera and then zoomed all the way in on the finish of the last match. So we didn't have to do with that.
They should have actually had a shittier camera for the last match. They should have did it in 4:3.
200 frames,
very grainy.
140p.
Yeah, especially when
awesome.
Especially when the Mystery Man came out during the.
Honestly, can somebody do that? Can somebody like 4:3 the final spot and make it like look like the 95 King of Death finish and see if it looks any good?
Put the VCR line at the bottom too.
Yeah, you scan lines, everything.
Yeah, just fuck it up.
Tracking.
That's what you can do.
You got to do something to it.
Try to fix it.
So we go to the Casino Tag Team Royale.
Sponsored by the Casino mobile game.
Download our game.
Please download this piece
of
fucking
blackjack. You want to play with blackjack?
God damn it.
Yeah, there's like nothing. Apparently, I haven't downloaded it yet, but apparently there's like nothing AEW in it.
So they have an AEW. Yeah, I've played it. I mean, it's a casino game, so like, you know, you play a casino game, but there is no AEW references past the main screen that you get on. There's not like Jake
not even
Roberts.
The chips?
No, like nothing. It's like the
not
splash screen and the icon. That's it.
Do the slots have like little Darby Allin in them?
No.
Damn, yeah, I was watching Dynamite and Deb down. She was like, "Oh, I'll download it. I'll see." I was like, "Deb, I don't think there's anything here."
Deb, no.
And she was. It's not often I hear her annoyed. And she was like, "What the fuck is this?" I said, "I told you, I don't know." She's like, "There's nothing at all. Like, not even." She was the one that was like, "They should have at least the slots. Let me pull a little lever, little Darby floating around or something." I was like, Sorry.
If you guys would like to play the best version of blackjack, play Fallout New Vegas and make a character with 10 luck and then go to a table and just fucking every hand's 21. They're like, they'll come up to you afterwards. What are you doing, you cheating bastard? I'm like, oh, what are you talking
about? Dude, what they should do is play, is it S-06 on the PSP? Has like,
I forgot about that.
You can be wrestlers playing blackjack.
I remember that. You had like gifs of that on your Twitter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a video of it up.
Because you can do emotions.
Yeah, you could. Yes, I have gifs of JR slamming the table.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah, you can pick anyone on the roster and you can put them at the blackjack table and play as them, and it's fucking awesome.
That's super. That's such an out of the box thing to do. That's
and how
pretty neat.
This is what this should be. Even maybe not exactly, but like close to it. Like,
no, pretty exactly.
You could have made Jake Roberts the blackjack dealer.
If I could like get the wrestlers and like have them show up and do emotions and like change their outfits, maybe with money that I win or something, I'd play the fuck out of that. Maybe not super long, but I'd get something out of it.
There's even a create a like character thing in the game, and there's no AEW things you can add to it. Not even like an AEW t-shirt.
Not even a
or anything.
Shirt?
No, none of it. It's not
rough,
good.
Man.
But
anyways, we have Death Triangle. Ended up winning this tag team royale, but there was a lot of stuff that went down in this one.
Sizzle Baloney was in the match.
Sizzle Baloney and Peter Coldcuts.
They were in the match.
Dude, okay, so they have struggled with the Royale thing for a long time. I love this.
Well, the thing is, they said, you know what? Let's get rid of this stupid-ass card idea. Let's just do a Royal Rumble. And you know what? It worked great.
I liked it. Yeah, I thought this was dope. They put a lot of emphasis on the timer and the entrances.
Yeah.
Someone told them that, hey man, people like the entrances, so they're like, okay, let's do that more.
Yeah. It was a tag team Royal Rumble. It's exactly what it was.
Proud and Powerful got the Proud and Powerful music too.
Oh, I popped so huge for that. And then they just got jabronied. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, Mike and Matt Sydal hit this cool combo. It was like Mike Sydal, yeah. Matt had the like he went for the lightning spiral, and then they did like an STO double team out of it. It was cool. I was like,
dude,
cool.
This match not only had Mike Sydal, it had Colton Gunn.
Colton Gunn.
They had Mike Sydal, Colton Gunn, Sizzle Baloney, and Peter Coldcuts.
and QT Marshall.
Luther? No Luther? Like,
no Luther.
Bro, what?
Luther watched from
Mike
ringside.
Sydal?
Fucking bullshit.
Dude, we need Sizzle Baloney in here. They had to put him in it.
You know Luther would have took it like a power bomb out of the ring.
Oh, he would have done whatever the fuck.
He's fucked. He's out of his mind. He would have did it.
Serpentica fucking 20 feet out in the crowd.
He would have eliminated Serpentica.
They would lose because of Luther. It'd have been awesome.
Well, fucking QT threw it for his team because he eliminated.
What the fuck was up with QT? He's a madman. What the fuck?
He's out of his mind. Hair plugs. QT eliminates the Gun Club, and then Goldust is upset because they're in the Nightmare family.
The Gun Club is a faction of the Nightmare family.
Is this an AEW Dark Evolution gimmick?
No, it's for real.
Oh my God, he was shooting? He shot on Colton Gunn?
He shoot on him. And he eliminates Colton Gunn and Austin Gunn.
Welcome to the fucking biz.
They also should be named Sons of a Gun. That's a much better name, but that's for a different time.
That is so good, yeah.
It's on their tights. That should be their name.
Damn, yeah, you're right.
And then Dustin gets mad at QT about it. He argues with him, and then QT... not like they didn't like have it was like a quick argument, and QT right there and then decided I'm out, and he eliminated himself.
You're a real piece of shit, QT, you know that?
Why did he
how dare you do that to the natural?
He got one pushback from Dustin, and he was like, all right, I'm gone. Eliminated himself and walked away.
That's why Bunny left you.
I guess so, man.
Said you're not a man like the Butcher and the Blade.
Yeah.
Yo, when the Butcher and the Blade came through, man, it's like time stopped. I said, oh, it's an ass kicking machine.
Those guys are
right
fucking awesome.
I love these dudes.
There was 4 times where somebody got dumped over on Hardcam side, and the next thing you see is Butcher behind them running at them to clothesline them.
Butcher knows what he needs to do, and he does it well.
It was great.
He said, when's the time to do my crossbody spot? I said, yeah, you damn right.
They had Austin Gunn eliminate Peter Coldcuts. It was bullshit.
Yeah, what a complete asshole. I mean, Colton would never do that. So thankfully, but Austin Gunn came into the quick draw immediately. So let me go finish up. So let me come into a drop kick. Yeah, I give it a Colton. Man, that drop kick was pretty clean too. I ain't giving that much.
They both did the famouser.
Yeah, well,
it's my dad's move. My dad does this.
Yeah, good for you. So it comes down to the end. Death Triangle and Jungle Boy are in the middle of the ring.
Jungle Boy's always at the end of these damn battle royals.
they're really building him up as like the right there guy. You know what I mean? Like, any moment he
is fucking good too.
Wow, the finishing stretch of this match was goddamn unbelievable.
Holy God, dude, Phoenix is so fucked.
He's so out of his mind. Is insane.
It's a battle royal, and he did the dive. What are you doing?
Of course he did. Of course, it's like it's in his contract that he does the dive.
He dives over the refs and over like 3 rows of fans.
Ass cheeks straight into the fucking ledge there.
JR said, "These two are dead ass serious."
Dead ass?
Dead ass?
Why did he say that?
Oh, dead ass dude.
He just learned about it.
Yeah. Welcome to Base World.
Yeah, let him know, Phoenix.
You already know, Jungle Boy.
Yeah, it came down to Phoenix and Jungle Boy, and these two dudes just went at it. I really want to see a singles with these two. God
damn, dude. Yeah, this was like unbelievable. Yes. I love this. When he hit that Poison Rana joint, I said, here it goes.
Fucking nuts.
Good stuff, man. I was like, okay, like Jungle Boy's about to win, but then Phoenix turns him around, sends his ass flying. See?
Yeah, I mean, like,
good stuff.
Jungle Boy winning would have been fine. I wasn't going to really look forward to a Jurassic Park versus Young Bucks match, but Pac and Phoenix against the Young Bucks.
I'm hyped.
Now that has got me quite interested.
Yes, sir. I'm dead ass excited for this.
Oh, dead ass?
Dead ass. I'm very excited for this one. It's good stuff here.
Slobber knocker.
Genuinely one of probably the best battle royales I've ever done, if not the best. I'm not.
It was good. Yeah,
it was really, really good. So then we move into Hikaru Shira versus Ryo Mizunami for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy.
They did a really good hype video for this too before, like telling the story and all with subs. And
I thought that was really cool that they went through it.
That was a good touch.
You know, never beat. She's basically said that Shida will never beat me in 1,000,000 years.
And I only stayed because I knew I could beat you for this
title.
I
love that line. I was going to retire, but then I wanted to whoop your ass. So here I am.
I wanted somewhere new to beat your ass at.
Dude, I bit so much on this match. It was unbelievable. They got down the stretch. A lot of
falsies.
Yeah, they got down the stretch and they were false, and I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I said, it was funny. It was like right at the end, I'm like, the only way she's going to fucking beat Mizunami here is if she does a new move. And then she does a new move.
The elevator. She did the elevator.
Dude, how dope was this? This was so good.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, Shida was just bombing away Falcon arrows and knees, and Mizunami's just barely kicking out of all of them.
Is that like Tombstone? Ryo did like a tombstone thing. Like,
yeah, that's one of her finishes. Yeah.
What the fuck? That thing is crazy looking.
Yeah,
I was
like,
I was surprised she kicked out her head and does it. I was like, what is this?
I was surprised she kicked out of it. Yeah, that was crazy.
that was cool.
And that, I mean, like, especially when we got towards the end where Shida was just tossing Tamashis out, and Ryo was just like, nah. It was like the kickouts were almost. It was crazy because the kickouts were almost like she's like just out of it, like she's barely
just
there.
Like second, like just instinct,
barely hanging on to like, which made those so much better.
Even early on, Shida hits the fucking crunchy on the stage.
That
smiled about it. She's like, she was like, I did that.
Yeah, dead ass did that.
I didn't know that. Supposedly, Hikaru Shida has the most. She's won more matches in AEW than anyone else.
She ain't been on TV in 9 weeks, so that's pretty good.
Which is fucking, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is impressive. I'm glad, there was one point where I bid on this super hard. I think it was like a poke the eyes roll up. Yeah, I think it was a poke the eyes roll up. I was like, oh my God, that's going to be it.
Yeah, that was cool.
And she kicked out at literally the last second. There was also another 2.9 that was like so incredibly close that I was like, whoa. Like that was like real crazy towards the end. Ryo did all her moves and Shida said no to all of those, and Shida did all her moves and Ryo said, it was a well-told story of people that have been wrestling together their entire careers.
That corkscrew knee was rough.
Oh my God. She decked her with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked good. I'm glad she brought out the new move because I was like, okay, well, obviously you've tried the Tamashi 2 or 3 times. It's not working. Falcon Arrow is not working.
Yeah. Did the elevator?
There's literally only one thing you can do left, and that's make a new move up. And she did. And I was like, wow, this is so well told. Good shit, man.
Yeah.
I was real excited to see.
It made Ryo look strong too. I don't know.
Hell yeah, that's why I think they're going to keep her around.
Back, but yeah.
They can't. Look, man, if you're going to keep her around, all right, Tony Khan, time to open up the fucking checkbook. We got to get the Pitbull actual song. If you're going to keep her around, Mr. Worldwide don't play around. You know what I mean? We got to get the good stuff here.
Just get Mikey Ruckus to do a version of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, honestly, the song she has now is really, really close to the Pitbull song, but you got to get the Pitbull. Got to get the Pitbull. So good shit all around, man. I was really happy for this match. Between this and the Maki Ito match, super dope. But then after the match,
Nyla
Rose comes out and says, all right, well, guess what, Shida? We're running this back. I don't give a fuck.
My time.
But then Maki Ito comes out, and I was just like, what the hell is going on?
Britt and Maki Ito come out to jump Shida and Rio. What the hell?
So they're all like facing off in the ring. Everyone's beat up or whatever, and Maki Ito's over there just eating fingers. Maki Ito's the biggest fucking menace the show's ever seen, dude. He's just an absolute fucking psychopath. The show's not ready for that.
It's a menace.
Just out of control. JR's gonna have real fun with this one. Shivani, you're gonna have to say Sekai Ichikawa, you know why? You're gonna have to. It's just, you can't not now. She's on the show, so fucker. So moving on from that, we get Miro and Kip versus pretty much just Chuck Taylor. Orange Cassidy comes in a little later. But they attack him backstage beforehand, throw Chuck Taylor through some glass.
Yeah, that was not gimmicked, huh?
Make him bleed.
That was not. He was like, he had like his forearm was fucked and his nose, like the bridge of his nose was cut too. I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, that was. I was glad that they got some blood in. It made me perk up a little bit.
Yeah.
They got percolated for this match.
Now they did that. They did the whole jump thing, and I was like, okay, Orange will come out and like they'll make the save. But I feel like it shouldn't have been as. I feel like it went longer than it should have when you do a spot like that where you go backstage.
Right. Yeah, I guess. Well, and to be fair, this is a Dynamite angle.
Well, that's for true. And then there was another weird thing. Okay, so they get in the ring after whooping their ass. Miro gets on the mic and he says, "Just say the word and I can make this stop." And Chuck says, "Wait, ring the damn bell." I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes Chuck look kind of cool." Orange finally comes out. He gets the orange punch on Miro. And they do a bunch of stuff. And then at one point, this was fucking weird. Penelope gets on the apron and distracts Bryce while Orange and Miro are just like wrestling. And it felt like it went on forever that Bryce was just distracted with Penelope and just could not turn away. And nothing even happened, though. Like, I don't know why they even did that.
Can you blame them?
Oh God, by God. Like I was like, okay, maybe like Mira's gonna low blow him or they're gonna do something, and they didn't do anything. It was just leading up to Penelope getting bumped off the apron by Miro shoving Orange into her, which was fine. It just, she took the barricade pretty good too.
I was so surprised at this because like Penelope was in like title contention. I'm pretty sure she could take that bump all right.
Now she died.
Yeah, she's out.
She's with Papa Buck now, like, whoa, and John Moxley and Eddie Kingston.
You gotta pay attention a little more to stuff like that. Like Penelope is like supposed to be a wrestler on this show.
No, bro. Inner Circle are gonna do a funeral for her.
No,
Papa Buck.
Town Hall segment number 34. Jesus.
Miro does a big kick and kills Orange in the head with it, and then destroys him with the fucking catatonic. Shout out Chris Harris. And then they have Kip is on the outside trying to like check on Penelope, and Miro goes outside and just says, "Get the fuck back in the ring so I can tag you idiot."
You care about this match, dude?
He throws him in, tags him, gets back in, beats up Chuck, locks in the game over, and wrenches back on that motherfucker. And
hey, locked it in, and they were like, "Has he locked it in yet?" And then he goes,
is it in yet?
Don't demasculate the man here on TV.
Sorry.
I always have it in me.
So I don't know where that goes now.
Hopefully over.
I imagine Kip is gonna not be too happy about Miro doing that.
I assume he'll be all right with it.
Oh yeah.
He'll say, whatever, man. Let's just stream Warzone.
Let's jump on Warzone.
Yeah, I need to play Warzone with my boys.
Play Warzone with us, man. What the hell?
That's just my boy.
we need a fourth, Kip.
I love that I got to hear Miro's theme song the whole fucking
I'm
segment.
the best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best man. I did it.
So there you go. Miro and Kip Sabian win. Forehead. So moving on, we go to Hangman Adam Page and Big Money Matt Hardy in a big money match.
Before that, that's where Marvez interviewed Jericho and MJF and said, "Hey, you losers, you guys losers." And they said, "Oh, War Council."
Well, guess what? Right. We're gonna have another town hall segment now.
Fuck! God damn it!
Stop it. Please stop.
So Hangman and Matt Hardy have a big money match. Winner receives the loser's 2021 first quarter earnings.
That's what a good little gimmick to put on a match that like
was whatever.
Yeah, like but it helped me be invested in the finish at the very
least.
It
was good.
Oh, I actually enjoyed this quite a bit. Yeah, this is cool. Of course, Hangman ends up winning, but Hangman beat the dog shit out of Matt Hardy in this one too.
He took some good stuff too. He took like a twist of fate on the floor. That was cool.
Yeah, I mean, there was one point where he goes for the buckshot lariat, and Matt Hardy catches him into like the side effect.
Yeah, that was real good. That looked real clean too.
That was cool.
This finish was immaculate. This was really well done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was
where
great.
the Dark Order comes out.
Yes,
because was it Jack Evans again?
Jack Evans, son of a bitch.
Jack Evans.
Jack Evans.
What's wrong with this guy? He was in the fucking tag team Royale.
I think he shows up in the ladder match too, doesn't he?
Oh, it's a ladder match. Yeah, he shows up in the ladder match with the boombox. Get this guy. Can somebody get this guy from under the ring?
Can we get security out here?
Anybody, please.
Yeah, Matt tries to bump Hangman off the apron. Dark Order are there to catch Hangman and throw him back on the apron so he can hit the buckshot. That was really fucking cool.
It was such a
it was Private Party that was out there. That's who it was out there. Private Party.
Party.
That's right. That's right.
Isaiah Cassidy, gold do-rag, gold chains, slacks. What the fuck?
That's that
Mark
money.
Quinn, buttoned up shirt, tucked in. I said, what the hell is going on? The drip.
That's the big money.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, wow, this is too much, man. Isaiah Cassidy was on a different level, man. That was just really crazy. Good stuff, man. I love seeing these dudes. I like their
I do too. I
transition to this new game.
I like them and Matt together is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and little fucker Jack Evans.
If it took Isaiah Cassidy being with Matt Hardy to start wearing a gold do-rag with gold chains and slacks, then whatever, just get him there. Good enough. Adam Page ends up beating Matt Hardy. Now he gets all his money. Thanks, Matt.
And the Dark Order get in the ring to celebrate with him, and then Hangman gives him a big old hug, big group hug, and Colt brought beers. Cool.
Just two.
Yeah, one for Hangman and one for Hangman.
They call them Hangman Wisers at one.
Yeah, Hangman Wiser. Yeah,
Hangman Wisers.
Yeah, come on, Excalibur.
Hangman Wisers. Okay. Anyways, moving on, we go to the Phase of the Revolution ladder match. This is for a future TNT Championship match.
Yes,
and the Sonic ring, by the way.
Yes,
and
there was a Sonic ring above the ring. What was up with that?
A big seat cushion for your ass.
Get
was
it?
Supposed to be the brass ring?
Yes,
the brass ring. Yes, because
ring.
You can't catch the brass ring in WWE, so we got
Cody never
brass
grabbed
ring.
the brass ring, so he wanted
to
try.
Don't you get it? Sonic Mania. Sonic Adventure 2.
He's blue. Rule 34 Sonic.
We love Red Sonic. Hey, you guys want to see 9-foot Sonic with dick and balls, huh? 9-foot Sonic.
You want to see dead-ass Sonic? Dead-ass?
You dead-ass Red Sonic, son? What?
So it is Max Caster, Lance Archer, Scorpio Sky, Pentagon, Cody, and Ethan Page.
Yeesh. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure. Listen, if you like Ethan Page, that's awesome.
Cool.
Me, I've been watching Ethan Page for like 10 years. I've had enough.
I saw him in ROH. He was in ROH for a minute. What was his name?
Was he in the embassy?
Gabriel Owens.
Oh no, he was Ego.
Yeah, Ego. Ethan, I think it was Ethan Gabriel Owens.
Yes.
And I remember the first time. What was that finish they used to do? Him and Alexander. It was like the Monster Mash.
Yeah. They were the Monster Mafia or something, right?
Yeah, Monster Mafia, and they did like the Monster Mash. I was like, damn, that's a cool tag finish.
Yes. And listen, but I'll give him this. In this match, he did just fine. He did everything he needed to do. He did some cool spots. He was doing awesome bombs. I'll fucking give it to him. This was cool. But in terms of hyping up a mystery guy, I wasn't too hype about this one.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, whatever.
It didn't hurt my feelings, but it was like, damn, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Brock Lesnar. I don't know.
I thought it was, yeah. I thought Papa Buck was coming back from the dead, actually.
Papa Buck?
Yeah.
Papa Buck was going to be there. It'd be dead ass cool, my dude.
I thought, dead ass?
Papa Buck with the Sonic ring? Dead ass?
Sonic ring, Papa
I
Buck.
actually thought it was Sonic that was going to be in the match.
9-foot Sonic, huh?
Yeah.
You think 9-foot Sonic?
I thought they were going to paint Shaq blue.
Shaq's going to come out, a huge dick and balls.
with his hog out?
Big old
Huge
dick
dick
and
and
balls.
balls.
Yeah.
Gotta
I think so.
go fast. All right, I get it.
I think so.
Sonic. So they had the match, and whoa, baby, it was Cody Rhodes said, "I am the match."
Man, I really wish they would stop. I really hope that this kind of gimmick gets phased out at some point, because I think, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm too in and I know wrestling too much. Maybe this is just something that's more catered to me.
Yeah.
But when somebody gets hurt and you let me see every step of them leaving, all I do is sit there and wait for them to come back, and it takes me out of the rest of the match. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it
sorry,
really does.
This guy's coming back. What is everything in between that doesn't matter, because it's like, okay, where's the guy that I can see sitting in the tunnel?
You know what made it
for
worse? Yeah,
10
he was
minutes
in the tunnel.
Yeah, like, what kind of doctor is this?
Dr. Sam. All right, get your ass out there.
Yeah, take a seat in this tunnel for a little bit, and we'll just figure it out. And like, what the fuck?
Take a seat back, get your ass back out there. We gotta finish. We got one more spot.
Like, you could do the injury gimmick many different ways than having him get carted out and carried to the back, and then I just have to sit there and wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
And it also didn't help that there wasn't too much going on in between that either to distract me. But even if there was, I could see Cody. They kept using the hard cam shot that showed Cody sitting in the fucking tunnel.
Yeah, it literally showed him the entire match. It was real fucked up.
I don't like it.
I wasn't huge on that.
The spot that he
either.
took was cool. He took a destroyer on a ladder. That was dope.
Oh, that was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, that was cool.
That's
Yeah,
cool
I
as
was
hell.
very scared as he was doing it. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
My butt cheeks were clenched because they were like stepping on the ladder. I'm like, is this even held up on the thing? Pentagon said, we're doing it anyways.
Pentagon, those fucking Lucha Bros don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we're doing this fucking spot.
Yeah.
So they had Cody sit in the he hurt his shoulder. Hey man, hear that, brother? And he sat up there on the in the tunnel the whole match with his 4 or 5 dudes. And then they had the rest of the match here.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that instead of whatever they did there, that Shaq would come out and take him out of the match. I thought that would have been cool. But
I was hoping somebody was going to replace him. That's what I expected. I was like, okay, Cody's going to sit out and somebody's going to come out, and here comes Brandy Rhodes. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But he's I think the All-Star game was tonight, so I think Shaq was at that. So
Little fucker Jack Evans shows up in this match with the boom
what's up
box,
with this guy?
and 10 on coke comes out and spine brushes him on the stage.
What is up with Jack Evans? This guy's a menace. He's probably going to join the Vicky Guerrero stable.
Oh my god! I hope he joins. He should join every stable. It just doesn't tell
That'd be
anybody.
awesome.
He's a hired hitman because he just needs
I want money. He just wants money.
I need money.
He's the worst hitman though. He just keeps getting beat up.
God, he's not good at it.
Ethan Page hits a cutter onto the ladder onto Archer. That was cool. And then he puts Archer inside a ladder and just crushes him with the ladder over and over and over and over again. And then he awesome bombs, was it Scorpio Sky, onto the ladder that Archer is inside of. That was brilliant.
He tried to do something else first, but he missed the ladder. What was he trying to go?
Oh, it was like, Scorpio went to do something with him, and he almost like killed him.
Yeah.
Got impaled on the ladder, but then he just picked him up and awesome bombed him, I think. Right?
Yeah, he
He's
said,
all right,
all
one
right,
more
you're
spot.
going. Yeah, see ya. Yeah.
All right, hey, dude, I know you're hurt or whatever, but like, come on.
Come on, this is my debut.
This is my gift spot. Come on, get
My gift spot.
Speaking of gift spots, Archer is laying down on the ground at the one end of the ladder. Ethan's climbing up, and Archer just lifts up the ladder from a laying position to knock it over. Ethan falls backwards into a long blower by Penta. That was cool.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
sick.
cool. Max Caster, by the way, is the Max Caster and Anthony Bowen's finish called the mic drop, the double team move?
See, I don't know, because they called his elbow drop that in this match, didn't
No,
they?
they called it the what do they call it? Anyways, I think Shivani said, now that was a mic drop, but that's not the name of it. It's claim to fame is the elbow
Claim
drop
to fame. Yes. Yes.
But I was like, damn, why isn't it called the mic drop? So it
I
has
agree.
to be that their tag team move is called the mic drop. It has to be. There's
You're
no
probably
way
right.
that
Oh, okay.
like it's not the mic drop. It's
Yeah.
gotta be.
Max
'Cause
Caster
if
took a
not,
lot of.
change
He
it.
did a lot of shit, and he took a lot of shit in this match. He looked good.
I was glad that they ended up going with Scorpio Sky in this one.
Yes.
I think that was the move, especially because he's got a podcast now.
I'm also glad that Jake Roberts took a super kick from Pentagon.
Jake Roberts came in, did the short arm clothesline. He said, "Oh, whoa, other side," and
Dude,
then he
the crowd popped. People went crazy for that short arm clothesline.
I did too. That shit was awesome. And
That
then he
was
took a bump,
awesome.
and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Jake, Do the damn DDT. I know you can do the damn DDT. Do the DDT, Jake.
Take the DDT.
Take it as well.
Pass it on. Nobody.
Ethan also did the Archer did the blackout onto the ladder to Max Caster, which was nasty. Max Caster did a diving elbow drop off the ladder to Cody. That's what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
And Ethan Page did an awesome bomb to Archer, which I thought was kind of impressive looking because Archer's a big motherfucker. Ethan Page is a tall dude.
Yeah, he is. He is. Looks good too.
Cody,
he lost a lot of weight.
Cody brings back the Cody Cutter for this match.
Yes.
Should have done that. Should have done that.
That was the ugliest Cody Cutter I've ever seen. That's as ugly of a Cody Cutter I've ever seen. Yeah.
I love how he covered it up. If anybody else did it, like, I don't know, if like Miro or something, they'd be like, hey, you fucking botched that move. You botched that, didn't you?
Shouldn't have went for that one, kid.
Yeah. God, that move sucked to you.
That'd be an awesome call if he said that.
So Taylor goes for like a DDT on the top or something, misses or something.
Wasting everyone's time, especially mine there.
No, he says that when he does the awful waffle. Oh, that move fucking sucks. So
the awful waffle, huh? Is that what you call that?
No, he's got his patented line now. Yeah, look at that, kids. The awful waffle.
Yeah, look at that, kids. Yeah. Hello, fellow children.
Awful waffle. I hate you. Goddamn, I hate you.
Cody climbs up the ladder and Penta hits him with a chair. And then Penta climbs up. Scorpio Sky hits him with a chair. And then him and Cody are climbing the ladder. Scorpio gives him the business. He says, get the fuck off my leg. Get your wrestling ass on. Shoves him off the ladder. And Scorpio Sky grabs the big donut.
Sonic ring. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You will
That's
live
cool,
now
though.
if you get hit.
So, interestingly enough, Scorpio Sky will be facing Darby Allin for the title this Wednesday.
Okay, well.
I would like to see him carry that brass ring around for like months.
I was kind of hoping he'd carry the brass. Yeah,
that'd be kind of nice.
Just wear it as a necklace.
You think he gets to keep that? Like he puts it on his like man cave or something? Big Sonic ring?
No, Tony Khan wants.
He's like, can I please get that back?
Immediately after he walks back through the curtain,
now,
give me that
you
back.
can touch the brass ring, but you can't take it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think they'll switch the title?
Maybe. I feel like
Darby.
How many times can you run this with Scorpio Sky before I just stop caring?
I also feel like Darby, after you talk about the match, but he's kind of beat up from the street fight.
It's about time they give Darby the FTW title.
I think so too. Yeah. I think that might be the next move for him.
So that'd be
Sting.
Give Sting the FTW
Sting's
title?
The FTW champion.
Sting, the manager of Fuck the World?
Oh, man.
FTW World.
What if he can only access FTW World if he has the FTW championship? That'd be pretty good. What do you think is an FTW World?
What do I think is
NBA
in there?
Jam cabinet?
Yeah, I think like a bunch
Massive
of singlets.
Amount of drugs. Yeah.
Bunch of singlets, yeah.
Was that warehouse in FTW World? Was that?
Bags of weed that Hook is selling on the side.
Shirtless now. He's fucking
no clothes. That's why Hook does none. So they're on commentary. They're showing them on commentary, and it's like, oh, well, we got some more stuff coming up here. And I guess we got this fucking signing to talk about too. I don't. They just like awkwardly segued into it.
It was real weird.
It's like, oh yeah, and Paul White said we got a big signing here, so
it's not Rock and it's not CM Punk. So, anyways, get the fucking thing over with.
Yeah. And then the second the countdown started, I knew. I was like,
I knew immediately too. Once I saw the number on the screen. I couldn't
believe that the arena didn't recognize any of this.
I know, and then the song hits. Still no one knows.
Still nothing.
Still no one knows.
What?
It took until they put Christian Cage in big fucking letters on the Tron from the come out. He comes out, hits the poses, signs the contract, and leaves. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was, dude. I blew up when that shit hit. I was blown away.
So good. I feel like that's what we said too. I don't know if we talked about that on Twitch or something, or if we talked about it on the show. But we said if it's Christian, he's got to have the
TNA song. We were playing Warzone. Yeah,
that's right. We said get Dale Oliver on the call. Yeah,
and they did.
Yes.
They said, let me get that.
So good. That song's
I saw Mikey Ruckus actually tweeted about it. He says, "Oh man, I was happy I was able to like do my own version of a classic theme." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Oh God, yeah, wow. I was kind of hoping they would get just pay for the rights for the Evanescence joint.
That'd be cool.
But this sounded good too. I was real happy with this.
Just because I only don't want them to do that just because just the instrumental version of My Last Breath reminds me so much of Christian Cage that I'm like, all right, yeah, no lyrics is good for me.
Yeah, you're right. I think he'll be a big deal for them. I think that if you don't fuck with Christian like that, man, like I don't really know what to tell you. There's nothing I can tell you
You'll
to make
find
you
out real
excited
quick.
for it, but you'll figure it. He'll show you that. Like,
You'll
he's
find
in
out real
incredible shape right now. He obviously wouldn't. He reached out to Tony Khan to wrestle at AEW,
which is
not the other way around.
crazy. That's wild.
That's so awesome.
He said, "You goddamn right." He
So
said, "We're giving you a TNA song too."
Do you think WWE just didn't offer him anything, or
you know
he didn't
what?
agree to
I think he
anything?
big time WWE. He's like, all right, I actually want to go to AEW, but I'm going to get cleared to go to WWE. And then he went in there, did his thing.
So they want to get heat for the AEW doctors?
Yeah. No, actually, he wanted to do like a one final send off with Edge. He's like, all right, Edge is back. I'm gonna get in there, do my thing, get cleared, and then go to AEW.
It would have. I mean, imagine how much crazier it would have been if he hadn't come back at the Rumble and did this though.
Oh, it would have been.
Oh, that would have been insane.
Fuck.
Yeah.
If he had just showed up and not did the Rumble, everyone would be saying that AEW's doctors want him to die because he has a shitty neck.
Yeah, probably.
So
dude.
it's good that he went to the Rumble, I guess.
I mean, all WWE had to do was put him in the Hall of Fame, and he probably would have never gone.
Dude, I am. I was thinking about it. I'm just when he came out, and I was like, man, this roster for this game is starting to get real crazy.
Did you see that they trademarked Captain Insano?
Did they really?
You're kidding.
AEW trademarked Captain Insano specifically for video games and like tapes and downloadable content.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Which for those who don't know, that was the Big Show's character in Waterboy from 1998.
Kidding.
Yeah, they did.
Oh
that's
my
so good.
Wow.
I was like, wow, that's got me fired up for that.
Holy shit.
I hope he shows up with a story.
Bobby Boucher. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was like one of those kayfabe news articles, but I was like, oh wait, this is
that's
actually
awesome. That fucking
oh my
rules.
god, please, I'm begging you to have that in the game. Wow,
Yeah.
what a look. Captain Insano is legendary, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Shit, yeah. All right, so like I was like, yeah, dude, this. I mean, I don't know how they're going to work the roster or whatever, but there is so much
many.
of a roster here. It's literally insane.
Dude, Sting, fucking Show,
Their
Christian.
Legends roster is crazy.
Jake
Roberts.
DDP.
Yeah, just literally insane.
QT Marshall.
I don't know how Brett works. What was that?
QT Marshall.
Oh my god. Colton Gunn?
Colton Gunn? Son of a gun?
If they don't put Chaos Project in the game on the first run,
It got to be on a
it's unbelievable.
cover.
That's
I
true.
know. He's gonna blah on the cover. Blah.
Who's these guys in the background?
Who do you think gets put with Christian first? Not Cody, is it?
Oh, brother.
Oh, God.
You do Cody first?
He's got to win whatever it is. So, like,
yeah, maybe it would be Cody.
I would say
then.
they could take the NWA title back, but
who's
NWA
somebody
is coming
that
back.
is coming out of a feud that needs someone to do something with?
That's the thing. I don't. Everyone's kind of wrapped up. That I don't know, like who. Like you would think it'd be like an AEW guy.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Like, and I don't know
Starks or Cage or something.
So Starks was the guy
I was thinking Starks right away too.
I don't know if he's done with the Darby shit.
Willie Hobbs, maybe. Anybody
It'd
from
be cool
FTW.
for Christian to fuck with FTW World.
Yeah, I think maybe he could go into something with someone from the Dark Order or.
Dude, they should try and recruit him to join the Dark Order. That'd be kind of cool.
I think so too.
Cool.
That'd be dope.
The Christian Coalition.
You
So
know
it's Cody,
Christian
right? Is that what
Hangman.
we're all? It's Cody.
Hangman.
Pentagon.
Yeah, it's Cody Rhodes. I think is who it's
the
gonna
family.
Be. Yeah, I'm looking at this list right here.
Chuck
It looks like
Taylor,
Cody Rhodes is pretty
Miro,
open. Cody's
Miro.
not doing
I want
much.
to see Miro.
Jake
Miro
Roberts.
and Christian. Miro.
I think, yeah.
Eddie,
You know.
hello, please.
Yeah.
Is Sammy
Cody. It's
Guevara,
gonna be
hello?
Cody.
Anybody?
Oh, yeah, Sammy
If
Guevara
Sammy
would
was
be
still
good.
heel, that would have been cool, but sadly he's a face and he's not on the show. And Cody Rhodes is available.
Cody.
Though I could see Matt Hardy trying to recruit him right away too.
FTR. He can
They're
do
just
some
gonna
FTR.
Maybe they'll
FTR
replay
in
the
a
team.
tag against Christian would be fucking cool.
They're gonna replay the Team Canada thing, but with Inner Circle and have Christian give him an Inner Circle thing and have him join, and he'll turn on him right away.
If they give Christian a partner that gels with him, they could do them and FTR. That'd be kind of cool.
I hope they give him all his old shit back. Instant Classic, because that's how I roll.
Throw
He's
the
gotta
C's?
Yeah, he's got to literally have
The
his
double
entirety of that
Cs?
run.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Well, let's see if he does that against Cody on Wednesday.
So excited. He'll probably be on this next Dynamite, and he'll say something. He'll do his first promo.
Yeah.
He's going to end it with,
that's how I roll.
That's roll. Yeah. And I'm a nut and shit and fart, and I'm like, it's awesome.
And you better be wearing a brown shirt with the bootcut jeans.
With long sleeve shirt, under short sleeve shirt, under long sleeve shirt. Bootcut jeans. Oh, hell yeah.
I'll start with his boots. I just want to see his boots first.
Damn, I wish Tony, you said it before, I wish Tony Khan had just bought the NWA so they could give Christian that NWA title back.
I know, but not happening.
Street fight. So Darby Allin and Sting versus Team Taz.
Where's Sting?
God, they're so stinged out of their minds.
They pretty much have a weird Sting shirt. It's them. They're wearing each other's face paint. They got the split face shirt.
Two, yeah, it's pretty sick.
They have an army of Stings.
They got hoodlums all over the place.
They definitely said hoodlums on the show.
They go, look at these hoodlums. Look at these little hoodlums.
Those are the hoodlums. Those are the people they hang out with.
Yeah, this is what they hang out. They hang out with all these math Sting guys.
Those were the guys that Darby was kick flipping over in the pool. You know, those are those guys.
Yeah, all those.
Yeah, all the kids that go to school with Hajime.
So yeah, we get into this. It's a cinematic match. They're in an undisclosed location.
This is where they did the old Raw intro. You can't fucking fool me. Thorn in your ass.
You're right. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Thorn in your ass.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. So they have commentary over this one.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it,
man. If you're gonna do. Okay, so they're like watching it like as it's supposed to be live or something.
I feel like they're doing like a watch this episode. Like I feel like it doesn't feel like I feel like they're not commentating. They're just talking about what they're seeing.
Exactly.
It has to be like you can't commentate over something that's edited. It just doesn't work. Like when there's
weird.
camera zooms like that.
Yeah.
And like you pan from street to street to street to street, like.
Because it's already weird, right?
Taz, did your boys tell you that this didn't happen?
Like it's already, it's weird enough to have like a cinematic in wrestling. Like you kind of have to suspend disbelief a little more than usual.
Yeah.
But the commentary sucks you right back into like this is not real. Like that's
right.
Like Lucha Underground was great with that because there was no like for backstage stuff, no commentary for that. That was a whole different world that nobody like could, it just happened. The viewer saw it. And that's what this should have been. It should be the viewer sees what's happening, and there shouldn't be JR sitting at a table watching a video.
Because holy shit, this was awesome.
It was fucking cool as
so
hell.
Good.
This was cool so good. Like
Sting looked awesome.
Good. It just felt like a Batman movie. It was so cool.
I'm the Joker, baby.
that was a sting in the air when it zoomed in on his face.
Yeah.
He was about to hit the line and they cut away too quick.
Damn it.
Joker, baby. So good stuff, man. They started off with Sting, or they started off with Ricky Skies and Brian Cage in this fucking flexed out butterfly doors car, green car. That fucking
ruled, yeah.
Yeah.
Playing their music, too.
They both were.
So cool, yeah.
So they drive to this building, and then Sting's in a pickup truck. The Taz goes, you would think Sting, with all his money, would be able to buy something in that fucked up pickup truck.
Yeah, look at this piece of shit he's driving, brother.
Garbage ass piece of shit. He said, yeah, that's true. So he turns up the radio a little bit, and I'll be goddamn, 93.7 is playing Darby Allin and Sting's music. How crazy is
Where's Sting?
That was cool.
Yeah, that was
Darby's
crazy.
just skating around just because that's what he does.
Darby got lucky he found this pickup truck. So
yeah, Sting also parked 20 fucking miles away from the building.
Yeah, he got lucky that he just happened to be there. But Sting was going like 3 miles an hour, and so Darby Allin catches up with him.
He's constantly checking his mirrors.
Catches a ride on it like it's Tony Hawk Underground 2.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was crazy.
If they don't have Darby, if they don't give you the ability to ride around on a skateboard as Darby in the fucking game, then just really don't even bother with it.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, You know
have
what?
to, dude.
This reminded me of I think Chris made this shirt a while back, the Darby Allin Underground shirt that he made.
I don't think he was able ever to put that out because I don't think they like.
I know. Why didn't they go for that? It was such a good
how did Darby
shirt.
not see that and say, dude, this is a license to print money. This fucking shirt.
Yeah,
that shirt was awesome.
That was so. Yeah, I think about that shirt quite a bit.
He did do the Eddie Viva La Bam one though. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool too.
That made up for it.
Yeah, that's still like I still think they should be able to do that.
Yes, dude, just do it. Don't tell anybody, or just make it and tell us, and then we'll buy it.
let us know.
Yeah. Luther, don't listen.
So Darby Allin and Sting finally get to the arena with the hoodlums. And, they call them hoodlums all the time. Taz goes, what are these hoodlums? Yeah, they are actually.
Yes, they are.
They all have Sting masks on, and they get into the building and
get their asses whooped.
There's a ring. There's a ring there that they set up.
There's a ring in there.
I didn't like the ring. I'll be honest.
There's a ring there and the referee.
So you do a cinematic match. You call it a street fight. There's no reason to have a ring in a warehouse, especially.
I am okay. I'm like on the edge about it because like it was obviously something they both accepted and knew going into. So it's not like they jumped them at an abandoned place.
Yeah,
it was just an
agreed upon location.
Match.
Yeah, but who put the ring together? Was it the hoodlums?
Yeah, I think like just hoodlums. Randomly there's rings some places, and like they just happened to find this one, which was also from
you've been driving around 3 miles an hour. Guy gets a skateboard and hitches on the back, and you drive
the hoodlums set it up.
Warehouse.
They should have showed the hoodlums building the ring.
Yeah, the hoodlums set it up. The young boys. That would suck. I don't want to be a hoodlum. Yeah. I hate setting up the ring.
But yeah, I mean it didn't take it that way, but I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, the match itself was really, really dope though. They started off in the ring, then they started going outside the ring a little bit. It was Sting and Ricky Skaggs and Brian Cage and Darby. It was like the complete opposite of each other. So like Brian Cage was whooping the dog shit out of Darby Allin.
Yeah.
And
he was ragdolled the whole time.
Yeah, Ricky Skaggs was getting ragdolled by Sting the whole time. Brian Cage literally, oh my God, he pretty much just dragged Darby by his neck across the room and then tossed him through a door.
Dude, he pressed them through a door. That's the part where they were showing the shot of the ring of Sting and Ricky in the ring, and then they do like a super zoom to go all the way and catch up to Cage and Darby. And Taz on commentary says, "What the hell is going on here?" Like, God damn it!
I don't know either. I don't know either, Taz.
I'm watching the same thing you are, Taz.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that's where the commentary takes you out of it real quick.
Yeah.
So anyways, they move into the room there, which leaves Sting and Ricky Skaggs downstairs. Ricky Skaggs starts coming back on Sting a little bit. Sting's got the baseball bat, and he goes, "See, you did need that bat, you old freak." And he goes, "I don't need this." So he throws it up into the second story of the building and says, "Come at me."
Foreshadowing.
So they start kind of beating each other downstairs, throwing each other against the wall there. We go back upstairs. This is where the boys come through when we get to the upstairs part here. So he's got Darby Allin upstairs. He's whooping his ass still. And they start coming back. I think they made their way upstairs too. Sting and Ricky Skaggs did.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you see a guy come through, huge fucking,
big guy,
massive monster come through with this big orange mask. And commentators like, who could that be? What?
It's an orange mask.
Taz basically said the same thing. They're like, who is that? And Taz goes, what? Who do you think it is?
Which somehow wasn't the most ridiculous part of this.
Okay, so Willie Hobbs comes through, beats the shit out of Darby Allin too. And then all of a sudden, this shirtless fucking teenager comes through. I said, what the hell?
It's Hook. And dude, Tony Schiavone on commentary says, it's Hook! Hook Hajime runs in shirtless.
It's 30 degrees.
He is so cold, and he fucking does like a judo takedown on Darby.
He does.
Hey, what's up with this guy, man? What a menace, man! Just an absolute menace. Hook's out of his mind. I can't wait for whatever the fuck his wrestling is going to be.
Dude,
it's going to be crazy. I don't know.
He's over with me, dude. He's awesome.
Me too. What a menace! Comes through with the shirt off. Oh, here we go. So what's up? So Hook gets involved.
At one point, he's punching Darby. The guy said, "You want to put me in your bag, huh?"
Dude, he gets it, bro. Taz put him through the gimmick. He knows what's going on. I'm excited for Hook. I'm glad he left that junk ass nightmare family garbage. Get with the real
Come on through, QT.
Maybe it's Christian Cage versus Hook. That's his first match.
Dude, that'd be unbelievable. I don't even know what I would.
You get the rub off that instantly. I don't even know who I want to win at that point.
They should honestly, if Hook's gimmick is he just runs around jumping on people's back and put him in the Kata Hajime for no reason, that'd be great.
Yeah, he just comes through randomly shirtless. Oh, who's this guy? It's gotta go just like that every time. Shirtless guy randomly walks up, puts him in the Kata Hajime. It's Hook!
It's even funnier when he's standing there shirtless next to Brian Cage, who is 3 times his size.
Complete monster, dude. Complete monster. They brawl upstairs for a little bit longer, and things get real crazy real quick. Darby gets plastered through this window.
They grab his arms and his legs and go, and throw him through this just big pane of, like, it's just a window. Like you said, it's just a window. Yeah. And he dies, and it falls on his head.
It like, I'm glad it didn't move away, because it just goes, he gets through the glass, hits the fucking wall behind him, hits the ground, and you're like, oh, that's it. And then it goes, and just knocks him in the top of the head. I say, yeah, that's right.
Tremendous.
Good stuff. And then after that, I think they start going back downstairs. They got Sting
they chase
where they
Sting down the stairs.
Yeah, so this is where things start getting bad for Team Worst Sting.
Stingers.
Yeah, they got the numbers game now. And they get downstairs and they start fighting right beside the. I saw this at the beginning of the match. I'm like, they got to do something with this, right?
Of course.
I thought at first maybe they were going to throw Darby through the window and just throw him at the building,
which would have been awesome.
But they don't. So they get downstairs. Sting's trying to fight back against this team, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Hey, Kool-Aid!" And he looks.
he looks out the window and he says, "Bread!"
And Sting goes, "Oh!" And then Darby throws him the bat. And he goes, time to whoop some ass.
It's morphin' time.
He hits him with the bat. I was like, oh, this is pretty lit. This is looking crazy. So then they get him set up, man, and they get on this middle. I don't even know what to call it. It's like they just had a board.
I don't even know what
over this this trench.
Yeah, it's just a big hole.
And they get on top of this gimmick, and I'm like, there's no way that Darby Allin's going to jump out of this window. There's no way. There's just no way.
Which is, of course, when you ask that, then you realize, yeah, he is. Yeah, because it's Darby Allin.
Before it even pans up, I'm like, here we go. Yeah. Pans up to him. He looks down. He shouts one last time, "Hey, Kool-Aid!" Jumps right out the window, all the way through the gimmick.
And they
blast. Oh, my God.
It's not even like one of those, like, when, like, somebody dives off something and they kind of just fall through like cardboard. They went through whatever the fuck this was and then went into hell, it looked like.
it was like that. It was like that Lucha Underground spot where they did it off the top of the top of the little
entranceway thing. Yeah, the office. Yeah.
And they literally said on commentary, "Where'd they go? Hell?"
Yeah, it looked like they went to hell.
Yeah, absolutely. So this spot was fucking the coolest. They got a good angle on it and everything.
It looked awesome.
Perfect. So Brian Cage out of commission now. He was the guy that got put through the gimmick.
He's dead.
Ricky Skaggs and Sting head back over to the ring, and that's where Sting just starts laying it on this
bitch.
So they get back to the ring. They start just bombing off. Sting ends up, hits the Scorpion Death Drop, and there you go.
And then they zoom in on his face.
And he goes, "I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby." What awesome. A fucking cool. Yeah, this is cool. Though, I mean, honestly, man, Not that I didn't want this because this was cool as hell, but it didn't look like Sting couldn't go. He was bumping.
He looked good. All right, so Street Fight. I give it 2 thumbs up. I liked it a lot.
All right, I'll give it 3.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I would have gave it 3, but a commentary. I gotta get a commentary.
Damn it! I'll give it 3 and a middle finger.
Yeah, 1 middle finger for you, commentary too. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. My favorite part was it's supposed to be live, and like Taz is not too worried about his shirtless son in the place over there.
Yeah.
Said my son gets into more crazy shit on a regular. I don't need to worry about this.
The streets are Red Hook, brother.
So we move on. Now it's time right after the Street Fight. I thought there was gonna be a match in between. It was crazy. They go straight into the exploding barbed wire death match.
Which makes sense because they took the time.
Gave them time.
Yeah, they're like, all right.
I was surprised when I first saw the exploding barbed wire death match set up that there were still ring ropes.
Yes, that I wasn't too crazy about either. I guess maybe it had something to do with the explosions or something.
I don't know.
Were like set on the ropes somehow or
maybe
something.
I'm surprised
they
they didn't just fly Onita over and have him set the whole damn thing up.
I think they wanted to, but the pandemic, they said, no, we're not flying this old ass dude over here.
You know, I guess 44-hour Maki Ito.
But Maki Ito could go fuck herself.
Yeah, 44-hour Maki Ito we're getting on that
one. Yeah, true.
Or maybe get him on a phone or something. Yeah, I mean, this definitely could have used some tender love and care.
I agree. I would have liked just barbed wire because that's authentic. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. I won't be picky.
Said they left the one rope.
The one side was off for emergency.
So the emergency people could get in.
Just so they could get in out of the ring, which that's also fine with me. I mean, they also... Yeah. I mean, if they just didn't put any ropes up, they could have had that side completely opened, but whatever.
So we get Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley, AEW World Championship, exploding barbed wire death match.
It is a cool fucking visual. This whole setup is cool as fuck. It looks awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Barbed wire everywhere.
Bryce in the fucking protective
Bryce
suit.
in his flame gear. Just looking crazy.
They said we have Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, and flame retardant Bryce Rimsberg.
That's his action figure chase.
I thought they put that in the video game. They put the parentheses flame retardant.
Dude, that would be awesome.
You could just pick that as a ref. That'd be
like hazmat
cool.
flame retardant Bryce Rimsberg. They had hazmat suit flame retardant Bryce Rimsberg hold up the championship. That was great.
They did.
That was really good.
Moxley comes out in his Onita jacket with Mox on the back.
That was cool.
On there. That was cool as hell.
He has a little flask.
He had a little flask. He took a swig of it before the match. That was fucking
I'm
awesome.
Sure it was for real, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Kenny coming out dressed like... honestly, they kind of both were dressed like Onita.
Yeah.
Kenny wearing... So they had a cool Kenny Moxley like death match shirt for this match, and Kenny wore it in the match, and I was like, oh, that's cool as hell. Maybe I'll buy that. And then I was glad I did not buy that because
why did this have to happen?
No, we're not there yet. We're not there
yet.
No, we're not there yet. No. So this match, I really fucking like this match. There's only maybe one explosion spot on the floor that I was like, but it was still on the barbed wire, so I was like, it's still cool. He did the fucking paradigm off the fucking apron through a barbed wire board.
Yeah, that was sick.
I can't complain about that. Like, come on now.
They worked their ass off. Absolutely.
They definitely
Moxley was juicing. Kenny was juicing. Everyone was. I wish Bryce had juiced as well.
Dude, his suit got compromised at the end. We'll talk about it in a minute. I was so scared for his life.
Yeah, that was fucked. That they start off, they did a lot. They start off, teasing, which is good. I mean, people haven't seen.
It was
before.
good. I was waiting for the first bump into there.
They tease the barbed wire. They keep going in headlocks and pushing off into each other and going back and forth. And Moxley throwing a bunch of Terry Funk fists, which was I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't know why they didn't have Terry Funk interviewed for that thing.
Why didn't they interview Dory Funk? He's still smiling. Good song.
Eventually, Omega blinds Moxley with powder and then throws him in the barbed wire, and then it blows up. I was like, oh, that actually looks good. I thought the explosion looked real cool. I was like, whoa, that's fucking good. This is awesome. I'm so fired up. The explosion at the end is going to be nuts. This is great.
Nothing could possibly go wrong ever.
How could this go wrong? Everything looks so good here. They put so much TLC into this.
What a good day.
What a fantastic day. And then at the end, what a fucked up day. Kenny does the Katara Crusher on a trash can, and Mox gets juicy with it. At one point, I feel like a few points in this match, Moxley's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to wrap myself in barbed wire.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to do this lariat with the barbed wire.
And they teased it a lot. He wraps his arm in barbed wire. Kenny's like trying to V-trigger his head off to keep him away from killing him.
Yeah.
And then Moxley decks him with this lariat, and he dies. Omega gets sent into the explosion, which I was like, oh, fucking Kenny Omega just took a barbed wire explosion. That's sick.
Dude.
That's sick as hell. Like, everything about this is like dreamy for me. This is like a dream match for me. I love these two guys, and I love deathmatch wrestling, and I feel like everything they were doing was like, this was like a love letter to death matches, at least for me. Mm-hmm. I don't know who came up with this idea or whose thing it was, but this felt authentic to me. This did not feel like them like trying to just let's just do something crazy for fun. Like, they were working all the right spots. They made the barbed wire seem important. They made the explosion seem important. They both were juicing. They were bloody as hell. It felt like a blow-off match.
Yep.
It was like, this is fucking awesome. And then a loud buzzer starts going off. I'm like, that's weird. No timer, nothing. Just loud buzzer. I'm like,
the
okay,
death clock has started.
Yeah, they're starting. They're like, okay, it's time. Remind us of the big explosion at 30 minutes into the match. Which okay, I thought it was. I don't know. That's where I was first confused because I was like, why would you do that already and not have a timer to tell me how long is left? It just felt weird. I don't know why they did that. But so they eventually. They continue throwing each other in the barbed wire, more explosives. Moxley hits the fucking paradigm shift onto the floor, onto barbed wire, and there's a little shitty explosion on that one.
It was all right. We'll let it go.
Baby explosion.
It's okay. And then Moxley pulls barbed wire off the board and just uses it to punch Kenny in the face.
That was cool.
Repeatedly.
I love the way, he just does shit like that.
Just killing him. Then so the countdown. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Someone's gonna get blown up soon. Maybe everyone blows up. Maybe everybody dies. So they're pretty much getting to desperation mode at some point. Moxley's trying to pin him. He doesn't want to get blown up. Despite him he wants to die for this. He doesn't want to get blown up. Who wants to get blown up? Omega kills him with some V triggers. He hits him with the one-winged angel. I'm like, oh fuck, that's it. It's over like that. 1, 2. Moxley kicks the barbed wire rope and makes it explode to get Kenny off the pinfall.
That was so good.
How?
Is 6,000 IQ also 7 IQ?
Somehow it works both ways. But it saved them. Like, it makes the move look fucking cool, and no one's kicked out of it still. But that was cool. I love that.
I
visual.
love that. It was honestly probably one of the best spots of the match.
Honestly, that's the most memorable spot for me, other than
absolutely.
Like the paradigm off the apron. Eventually, the Good Brothers come out to ruin the damn day. They give Kenny a baseball bat of his own wrapped in barbed wire after Moxley was trying to hit Kenny with one. They whoop his ass a little. Omega then swings this barbed wire bat at Moxley's head, and it explodes in his face.
Fucking awesome.
Holy shit, that was cool. Because that's an Onita thing too. I was like, oh man, I hope they do that. And then they did it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was dope.
And then Kenny hits maybe one of the nastiest one-winged angels I've ever seen through a
he
chair.
Put it in there. Yeah.
Dude, he said, die!
Yeah, he went for it. He jumped in that bitch, yeah.
Running one-winged angel through a chair, pins Moxley. I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, no big explosion. It makes sense. Why would Kenny stick around? Why would Kenny want to wait 30 minutes? He would put him away. He wins. He doesn't have to blow up.
Right, because they were trying to say like, oh, if the timer, if 30 minutes could pass, then it'll go off. But if not, then whatever.
So this is where things get a little hairy. So Good Brothers are whooping Moxley's ass. On commentary, they are making sure you know that the clock is still ticking. Why? Why is the clock still ticking?
There's no failsafe.
There's no failsafe.
There's no failsafe.
Why?
You know what's crazy about this?
Yes. Go on.
Is that I was in my head, I was thinking like the square radius of this explosion. I thought it was going to be like I don't know, definitely not the funk explosion.
Sure.
I was thinking more along the lines of like, this is going to get blown up. So I'm like, there's no failsafe. Then everyone needs to evacuate. Commentators need to fucking get out of here.
Everyone should be running. There should have been no one on commentary. You're right.
Jim Ross was just like, oh, wow, I guess the failsafes are off. Like, motherfucker, y'all need to run for your lives.
They should have left. They should have started to evacuate the arena and everything.
So then I'm thinking,
fans, you gotta leave.
The idea is Kenny built this. This is Kenny's creation. My creation. 10 tons of steel.
His own creation.
Yeah, he definitely did. He injected his so this is the plan. So he was going to beat Moxley, and he's going to blow him the fuck up. Whoa. What a cool angle. They handcuff Moxley. He's in the ring. He's dying. He's dead. Nobody can save him. He has no friends, I guess. No friends. Until their big timer on the screen, counting down from a minute. They are going to blow Jon Moxley to smithereens. He's gonna die. It's over. He is unable to protect himself. He's fucked. He's handcuffed. He's dead. Timer's counting down. 30 seconds. Here comes this. I want to say, what a fan-fucking-tastic angle this is. Eddie Kingston comes out. The family, Butcher Blade, trying to keep him back. Eddie Kingston, despite how much he hates this motherfucker, he still deep down loves himself some Jon Moxley. He's rushing to the ring to save Jon Moxley's life. That is how important this is. Jon Moxley is about to die, and that's how serious this is. Eddie Kingston's going to save his life. He gets into the ring. He's desperately trying to drag him out of the ring. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna die. Countdown from 10. Everyone's panicking. The commentary's flipping out. 5 seconds. Eddie Kingston
my
jumps.
Heart was racing. My heart was racing at
holy
this
shit,
time.
this is the coolest fucking angle ever. This is going to be so cool. I'm staring. I'm fired up. 5 seconds. He jumps on him like he's jumping on him to protect him from the big explosion. He's going to sacrifice his life for Jon Moxley. And then... What? Gilbert comes to the ring. What the fuck? Little shitty sparklers firing from the ring post. I'm like, that's fucking weird. All right, that's cool. Here we go. It's starting up. That's just igniting the flame. That's igniting the explosives. It's about to blow. And then the left ring apron dust old man fart. I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird. All right, here we go. Here it comes. And then a little shitty explosion around the side, and there's a bunch of smoke, and it gets blown away by the wind, and Eddie Kingston dies. Eddie Kingston died in the ring from this explosion.
Kingston died for this.
Eddie Kingston goes limp. He is lifeless. He is dead in the ring because a cloud of smoke gusts by and killed him.
I will never get the visual of him just laying on top of Moxley. Nothing happened.
Do you know how long? Do you know how long I've been waiting for Main Street Wrestling to have death matches and explosions and violence? And this is what they do to me.
There was so much suspense. Like, I was into this whole thing. My heart was racing. The time was coming down. I'm like, I've never seen anything like this on American television. I'm waiting for it to happen.
Dude, yes. It's the be all end all. He's gonna die.
They had it, bro.
He's gonna die, James.
The death clock was the perfect addition. Like, it was really like running like anxiety.
And everybody
I was like,
with the Butcher and Blade, like, no, don't go out there. And then he ran out there.
They ran away too. Yeah.
And everybody was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking go. And then just like, God, I don't know the last time I've been that deflated.
Fuck, dude.
I almost think the move should have been to pre-record the explosion at the end.
Why not?
Cut super hard to like Butcher or something, and then pan it back out. And
they could have legit evacuated the building.
Yeah.
5 minutes left. Everyone get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
this place is gonna blow.
And then like then they could have had them like
and then cut to that. Yes,
they could have had them go like maybe to like the concessions or something, and then look at the TV to see it or something, and then shown that there was 100 different things they could have done. Here.
I mean, you could have covered up. Kingston's laying on Moxley. They could have covered up, had a real wide shot, and just big fucking boom. Even if you had to like. Even last ditch effort, last resort.
Any WSX episode ever.
Yes,
we're gonna explode.
Yes, shake the whole building. Like,
yeah, like,
God.
Yeah.
And this is not. I will not blame anyone for being disappointed in this because you should be. This match ruled, and that finish is the only thing anyone will ever remember of it.
That's what everybody's gonna remember ever. It sucks
so bad.
Out of this entire show, and it sucks. I just feel bad for Eddie Kingston. He was
just doing his job.
He was doing it, and Moxley
He's just
was
trying, dude.
And then Moxley was you know how dude, they just killed themselves.
I mean, so after Moxley cut a promo to the crowd, which they eventually decided, I think they've uploaded it now, where Moxley says Kenny's a tough son of a bitch, but he's shitty at rigging an explosive ring or something like that. So they're going to turn it into an angle where Kenny's explosives, he fucked up the explosives, and that's why that happened.
Right.
But that does not explain why Eddie Kingston died.
Bro, minutes not even minutes, seconds after this happened, the entire Twitter wrestling world was laughing at AEW. It was fucked.
NBA Twitter joined in on it. Started roasting Chris Jericho for no reason. They said, hey, yo, you remember that fucked up old dude that one time?
Like, it was such a good match and such a perfect angle at the end, and Eddie Kingston saving Jon Moxley. We were just talking about them becoming a tag team. I was fired up. And
this was GOAT level. GOAT level story here. GOAT level angle. All you had to do was... I can't even blame them because, like, obviously everything worked throughout the entire match.
Yes.
I don't know what happened at the end. I assume that it wasn't going to be like a massive level explosion with people in the arena.
You needed more.
But what it was, I think, was the side of the rings didn't go off. So, like, if the side of the rings went off, the smoke would have covered both of them, and it would have... Yeah, maybe if they exploded the ring, maybe if they, like, just collapsed the ring.
That would have gimmicked the ring, like when they do the superplex thing.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Collapse the ring, and like I think I'm serious. If the sides would have went off, it would have been fine because like the smoke would have covered everything. You would have never known. That's what you needed.
The fact that you could still see them through the smoke and like how little
is what fucked it up.
You needed to surround the ring with
and the fans in the arena would just started booing.
Fuck.
Dude, that was
Cody's pyro earlier in the night was more dangerous than this ending spot.
It's just rough, man, because like this pay-per-view was pretty kick-ass and like
yeah, man.
I mean, I'm never gonna like I'm gonna think about it too. I mean, like it's impossible not to think about it.
Dude, you know I wanted that shirt so bad. It was so cool. I can't buy that shirt now.
And they worked their ass off. They had a hell of a match. Like, damn, what a good match. And like, okay.
I'm sure they'll come up with a cool way, hopefully, to fix this on Wednesday with the Kenny stuff. But damn, man,
God,
just
we can't have nothing. We can't have anything, man. Are you kidding me?
I was so sad.
That was
so sad.
Fuck, made man Eddie Kingston. Like,
he's a star.
Are you kidding me?
You put him right with Kenny right away.
Main event.
Yes,
that's it. And now this is all anyone's ever going to remember.
I can't even stop thinking about him.
And I'm sure Eddie Kingston can still... Sorry, Tony, what were you saying?
I was just saying I will never stop thinking about him laying on top of him and nothing happened.
Going limp. He died.
What do you think he was saying to him, man?
Fuck,
He was probably saying to him, we're going to make so much fucking money. Oh my God. I bet that explosion looks so good. He gets up and he goes, yo, what the fuck?
They probably were. We're going to the bank, baby.
At some point, Moxley must have figured out. I don't know if someone told him that it looked like shit or what, but obviously he cut that promo after, so he knew it wasn't good.
How did I blame this fully on Doc Sampson, asshole.
Dude,
how does this guy
Kingston,
who watched he watched this entire thing happen, he gets into the ring and doesn't tell anybody that it looked like dog shit? Like, Doc Sampson, come on, dude.
Imagine if Kingston had just got up off of Moxley, looked around, and just like crossed himself and looked up at God and said thank you.
Yeah, it would have made it.
Yes.
It would have been it.
Yeah.
But you can't. And
no,
I can't blame Eddie either. He just did his job.
No, of course not. It's not his fault at all.
He just did his job. Yeah,
he did what he was supposed to do.
I just feel bad for the performers. I just feel bad for them in there.
Absolutely. I feel horrible for them. Goddamn. They just killed themselves for a half hour for that, and that's all people are going to remember.
I know.
It's like they shouldn't have had the match. It's like, fuck, man. That sucks.
And then Tony Khan does the post-media scrim, and he's like, well, what'd you expect? We were going to blow people up?
Yes.
Yes, dude, you told me that. Okay, you said it.
So whenever they do the AEW network, just fucking edit in some explosions, man. Just do something to this.
Explosion.gif in there.
You can do anything to this, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
I want you to do it. I want you to edit in just
make it
airplane
insane.
Looking down on the fucking shot of this arena exploding into a million pieces. I like, you got to go crazy. I mean, Cheese, we got to get you hired. We're going to get you in there. We're going to get you in there, Cheese. We got to make it happen, bro, because this, I don't care.
I get that Tony Khan is trying to save face. I understand. He's got to, like, they're going to use the Kenny thing. He's got to say, well, you know, what do you want us to do? But, like, they could have just done the exploding ropes barbed wire match, and everyone would have been fucking cool with that.
Not exploding
I thought they were saving the gimmick. I thought they were saving the gimmick for later. I'm like, oh, they'll run it back at some other point, and then it'll show the explosion for the first time.
And I get it, because if it did work, whew, what an angle, dude. The Kingston's made.
That would have been fucking awesome.
The risk absolutely would have been worth it, but did you not test it once?
No.
You didn't do it one time?
No.
They could. I like the idea of them pre-recording the explosion and throwing it in. I don't know why.
It would have been the move, man. Like it would have been the move. Like you had the crowd there.
You can't trust an angle that big live in the moment. Yeah. Right then, you can't trust that.
No,
the crowd wouldn't have been. I don't the crowd got us a crazy good match. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it would have been cool to see it live, but like, this is why some things you just can't.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude.
If you can't do it right, don't do it.
Exactly.
It's an angle.
And this is not just about exploding.
I wouldn't even be pissed if they're like a 2-minute timer came on the screen and we had to evacuate the arena. I'd be like, all right, that's fucking cool.
They could have ended the match with 5 minutes on the timer and got everyone the fuck out of there and just did what James said.
They could have just shown that they could be like, what is this? And it's like, burp, 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 and it zooms into that, and then you zoom back out and like they evacuated the place.
Yeah,
you should have had fucking cameramen running out of there, commentators
zooming in on them, like running out of there, like
like they're running behind fans and shit, trying to get out of there, and then that would be the cut.
Out of here.
Yeah,
we're gonna die.
Yeah. And then it blows up, and then it fades to black.
Dude, at that point, just do a fucking full cinematic match. If you like fuck, why not? Like
after they did cinematic, I almost thought maybe this next one's gonna be cinematic.
I'm glad. Okay, so I'm glad they didn't do the full cinematic.
Sure,
right.
It turned out to be great, but. Absolutely, if you're gonna gimmick, I mean, if you're gonna do a CW TV show gimmick with Eddie Kingston coming out to save his friend, make a CW, bro. You're gonna have to make this happen like real style.
What a good angle, dude! Fuck.
I think at least at the end, having everybody go crazy and leaving, and just
how about we just edit in and like no one, you know what? Fuck what everybody says. Just edit in a big, huge explosion and be like, you guys see what happened?
Yeah, that was awesome, right?
You didn't see the aftermath of what happened. The aftermath after it went off the air. There was a real explosion after. Arena exploded and we all died. Everybody died. That would have been the move.
So I assume this is I mean, maybe it doesn't. I don't know if Kingston's dead or not, but I assumed it was going to go Kingston and Kenny, and Kingston's promos on this would have been fucking tremendous, and I'm sure they still could be. But man, oh man, bummer,
dude. It didn't have to be like this, man.
It's really a big bummer.
It is huge. What an angle! I'm talking like legendary wrestling shit here, man, and like
pulling at the heartstrings. Right. Kingston.
You're right. The risk was worth it, though. I think, even though it didn't turn out. I mean, like if it would have, legendary.
Well. Yeah, you live and you learn.
Yep.
That's all you can do. Next time you do it, make it like a Power Rangers scene. Oh my God! What the fuck? We're gonna die!
Just watch one episode of WSX and they'll see how to do explosion.
They do it in the intro. They blow the arena up in the intro of WSX every episode. Tonight's action is gonna be explosive.
They kill 3 fans in the intro. It's awesome.
Every time they drag them out too. It's awesome.